King! That's right, retro ting. Sassy bitch, do what I want. King, sick beard, WTF Moments from WWE SmackDown Live. I'm fucking tired. Live stream last night with Parmesan. I've had no sleep. I'm off me tits on toot. Let's get through this as quick as we can. It's John o'clock, motherfucker! Yes, John fell into the same bastard trap as every other fucking announcer in WWE where he said the Survivor Series will be the only time this year that Raw and SmackDown go head to head. The amount of times I've fucking said this, you don't need me to tell you why this is WTF Moment. I'm fucking sick of repeating myself. Let's move on with all our fucking lives. That fucking delinquent can't spell properly. They took a sign that said it's my birthday, but with the wrong it. They should have it is with an apostrophe. It is my birthday. That fucking Mark, idiot, tosser, fucker, took the wrong it. WTF. The biggest WTF moment from this week is the fact that JBL watches me. How do I know this? Well, he took issue with David Otunga for criticising The Miz for using Maurice, his wife, to get ahead. JBL said, Dave, you do exactly the fucking same. You hip-hop hypocrite. Me and JBL, like that, peas in a bastard pod. Although I don't botch. And he does from time to time. I'm perfect. He's anything but. I'm fucking sexy. He's not. I suppose that since we now know that JBL watches these videos, that's the reason why he has become significantly better in recent weeks. That rootin' tootin' son of a gun doesn't appear in these videos half as much as he used to. The bastard. T-shirts are still selling well though. Shop.whatculture.com. Put some ducats in my pockets, you dirty bastard marks. It's John o'clock again! He's in the fucking double! And I quote, The Miz will go on to Survivor Series as the Intercontinental Champion chimp. Not only has John said The Miz will be an actual title belt when he goes to Survivor Series, he's pronounced the name of that championship wrong. What a c***. The Miz won the Intercontinental Championship. You didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming. If you claim that you did see it coming, you're a fucking liar. And I'll bite your fucking nose off. Arsehole. It's the fucking hat-trick already! He's planting his load all over very early. Premature ejaculation. It's John o'clock! And I quote, We don't have instant replays here in WWE, and because of that, guys are willing to do whatever they have to do to win a championship. John said this 10 bloody seconds or less after a replay was shown. They do have instant replays, yet he was there saying they don't have instant replays. Where the hell are his eyes pointing? Probably sugar tit. That's where his eyes are. At the sugar tit. So as the show was going on, we were seeing the best bits from SmackDown's past. We saw many things. One of the things we saw was Steve Austin blowing up the DX Express. Of course, we all know that that happened in April of 2000. However, there, it says August. Now, I know the guy in charge of doing the graphics on screen. He's a lovely man. He tries his damn hardest. He's a millionaire, and he deserves to be. April and August are two very similar words. We all make mistakes. We're all humans. I still appreciate all the effort he does every single week of the year. I love you, unnamed man. Beautiful teeth. Chumba fucking Wumba at the centre of a promo on WWE SmackDown Live's 900th episode. 900th episode. 900th. Chumbawamba WTF. I thought the god of NXT. What the f***'s his name? Sam? Ryan Ward. I thought he was writing for SmackDown. Now I thought this lame shit should have left, but no, it's still there and still appearing on the biggest show ever, the 900th WTF. Chumbawamba. I get down and get back up again. Never gonna keep me down. We all saw it if you didn't, you fucking blind. Kalisto f***ed up a basic springboard off the middle rope. Mistake mania. He made a mistake. The Usos turned into a pair of 4-year-old girls when Justin Bieber walked into the room as they saw King Booker for the first time in many a year. Oh, they were like King Booker. Oh, no. WTF, because they are supposed to be big, badass heels. Something that will be a recurring theme in this week's WTF Moments video, the fact that WWE's creative team have just swept everything storyline-wise to the side. A Survivor Series, one night, one show, one event has taken centre stage. It makes no sense in the grand scheme of anything, as you will see throughout the course of this video. So strap yourselves in for some lessons in life. Gan Raj and that cowies. Despite the fact we see box standard Booker T every single bloody week on pre-shows for Raw, SmackDown and pay-per-views, King Booker! Booker! My brother from another mother turned up on WWE SmackDown Live. WTF. The fact we see normal Booker every week and then King Booker turned up for 1 week only, it just shows he's not a real fucking king. It's a fucking gimmick that he's being forced to do like a puppet on a string. So I'm a real king. Booker, puppet on a string. WTF. What a ridiculous fucking thing to try. Nikki Bella has been out for roughly 10 years with a neck injury. She's back for a couple of months, maybe even shorter. I don't know where I am. And then Carmella's getting her on the apron and then dropping her on her head onto the floor. WTF. Bit irresponsible. The margin for error is as small as Kalisto's willy. Which is that big. I've seen it. Charlotte buys a ticket in the front row as any normal fan would do. Nikki Bella sees Charlotte. Nikki Bella gets pissed off. Nikki Bella drags Charlotte over the barricade. Nikki Bella gets disqualified. Even though Nikki Bella took it upon herself to drag her over the barricade. WTF, what's the referee calling there? It should have just continued. Nikki could have just left Charlotte on the floor and then done the match still, but no, he disqualified her before that. That didn't make any sense. Here we are again with storylines being thrown as far as they possibly could out the window as the Raw Women's Division invaded on SmackDown to attack the SmackDown Live Women's team. WTF, we had Bayley being a bastard heel. Bayley being a bastard heel. I'll say it once more so it can sink in. It probably still won't register. Bayley being a bastard heel. Storylines gone. Survivor Series one night only, just in there like the swimwear. It makes no sense. The storyline should be consistent throughout Survivor Series, not just cast aside with everyone portraying their role incorrectly. You know, consistency. That's the name of the game. But no, f***ing Bayley heel. What? Ugh. Naomi stood on that top rope for roughly half an hour. WTF. Very impressive. Wow. 2016 is a drizzling shit. We all know this. Undoubtedly, some sad, pathetic would have been triggered at the fact the Headbangers t-shirt says, "Real men wear skirts." So they've had to change it to "Real action figures wear skirts." No doubt now, there's a load of Barbie dolls thinking, "Oh, I've got a pair of trousers on. Does that not make me a real action figure? Do I need to wear a skirt to be a real action figure?" Where does the madness end, I tell you? Just let the catchphrase be the catchphrase. It means nothing, but there's some triggered had to see that catchphrase get changed. Where does it stop? Barbies, headbangers, everyone's triggered. It's a load of fucking nonsense, 2016. Off 2016. Bollocks. We're back to consistency. The Usos completely forgot that they're supposed to be heels. We saw them getting giddy like little girls at the sight of King Booker. And now they're going back to their face mode, doing double suicide dives over the top rope with the help from Chad Gable. Chad Gable, who they tried to amputate the leg off of a few weeks ago. We all saw it. They tried to break his leg numerous times. And then Chad is holding the bottom rope down for a double suicide dive just because it's Survivor Series. WTF! So Edge, he's clean shaven, he's got short hair in every single promo photo we saw before the 900th episode of WWE SmackDown Live. He turns up looking like that, a homeless, scruffy a big bushy beard though. Oh, I've just had a crisis. So he looked well trimmed in the promos, then he turns up looking homeless. WTF, but the beard is orgasmic. Tony Chimmel was there with his superstar. WTF? He must just follow Edge around the sad Edge claims he bleeds blue, which means he has a vested interest in the traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series tag team match, the men's match. He wants SmackDown Live to win, but he stopped there. He didn't mention the tag team match. He didn't mention the women's match. The tag team and the women, they're still representing SmackDown for the greater good. Everyone wants SmackDown to win, but not Edge. He neglected them just for the men. WTF? Neglecting women? I suppose since we're in 2016, Edge, that means you're a sexist. Neglecting tag teams? I suppose that's mean you're racist towards tag teams now, does it? Where does it stop, 2016? Headbangers, Barbie dolls, skirts, who gives a shit? The moment where James Ellsworth said, "Edge, I've been a fan of yours all my life." As we all know, James Ellsworth is 31 years of age. Edge debuted in 1998. That's like 18 years ago. 31, 18. There's like a big chunk of Ellsworth like where Edge wasn't even a thing, therefore he couldn't have been a fan all his life, and he's a fucking liar. There's a joke to be made there about Pinocchio's nose growing and his chin shrinking when he lies. There it is. Don't be a bully, be a star. Let's all have a flashback to the start of the brand extension where especially Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan claimed that the new era would be about the superstars rather than management. Then we have Shane McMahon on last night's SmackDown Live calling it, on the 900th episode, the biggest episode of all time, Shane O'MackDown. Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop a hypocrite, you bastard Shane! Nothing's changed, it's still all about the authority. Samuel, new era, same old catchphrases, you love it! Crowd are chanting holy to Undertaker even though he was advertised many weeks ahead of this week's WWE SmackDown Live. What's that the holy about? He was advertised, he turned up. Why is that worthy of holy I don't know, I'm not a mark. Marks, comments, tell me. Please. Well then, Undertaker looks like he's coming back for a prolonged period of time because WrestleMania will no longer define him. WTF. Here's what's gonna happen because I'm Adam Blumpy, I'm going bald and I'm a smart ass. Ding. He's gonna come back, he's not gonna wrestle every week, he's just gonna appear on SmackDown Live cutting promos and him and AJ Styles are gonna battle after the Royal Rumble. Well maybe not, I'm just making this up. That's what Blumpy does, he makes a fine living out of it, so I'm gonna do the same. Taker beats Styles, why the not? Taker faces Goldberg at WrestleMania, why the not? Blumpy does it, I'm gonna do the same. Anyway, it looks like he's gonna be more involved at SmackDown, not just at WrestleMania like the past few years. WTF. Good on you, Taker. You're not dying like we all think you are. Good on you. Taking souls and digging holes. If The Undertaker is not exempt from catchphrases like this, that means one thing, motherfuckers. Yes, it's the return of an old favourite. Grab two of each animal, head for the bastard border, because the end is nigh, fucking run away, the end is nigh, bye. Undertaker! He walks down the ramp, it still takes him 5 minutes, he steps between the ropes, he says about 5 sentences, and the crowd chants, you still got it. What a bunch of c***s they are, eh? They're being a bunch of penises, how condescending can you be? He's an old man, yes, we get it, but just walking down the ramp, getting in the ring and saying a few words, you still got it? You still got what? What, I ask you? The hat? He still has the hat. Yes, he's still got his hair. Somehow, miraculously, despite that fucking hairline, he's still got his bloody hair. He's still got his trousers. What does it mean? You've still got what? Because he didn't show anything to deserve that chant when he was in the ring on SmackDown Live? I don't know anymore. And we end with marks of WhatCulture, chalks as I like to call them, channel marks, WhatCulture channel marks with signs and paraphernalia in the arena. Thank you very much. I've been King Ross, you've been my lost subjects. This has been the WTF Moments. Bye.
Hello, magazine called Wrestling. That's right, it's time for issue 3 of Wrestling, this time focusing on the 100 greatest wrestlers of all time. That's been decided by our votes, wrestlers' votes, and of course, your votes. There's a big feature on the practice of blading, and of course, a How WWE Should Have Booked written by this guy. This time, How WWE Should Have Booked the anonymous Raw general manager. Not only that, but there are 5 covers of WhatCulture Wrestling 3 to collect out there. Can you catch them all? I don't care. Wrestling! As ever, you can pre-order the magazine by going to shop.whatculture.com.